Today, an event at Grand Valley State University's downtown campus recognized the men and women who have defended our freedom.
News 8's Demetria Sanders has a closer look at the tribute and the special guest who was invited to speak.
As West Michigan honors Veterans Day, one reserve soldier who accomplished an incredible first is sharing her story of determination and strength. Monday, the Howenstein Center for Presidential Studies at Grand Valley State University hosted an event in tribute of the men and women who have served the U.S. military.
No matter what we do, we can never thank the vets for what they have done. And there's less than 1% that serve today, and the sacrifices they make for all of us to enjoy the great life that we do.
During the event, Armed Forces Thanksgiving donated $45,000 to the West Michigan Veterans Coalition, an organization that supports current service members, veterans, and their families by connecting them to various resources.
The vets that they're helping, you can actually see the results. It's not often you give money and you see people actually do great things with it.
Also in attendance on Monday was United States Army Reserve Lieutenant Colonel Lisa Jaster, who first became interested in the military at the age of 7.
My paternal grandmother sent me a book written by one of the first women to graduate from the United States Military Academy. Fantastic to see both what our soldiers were doing in Iraq in 1991, as well as read a book about women who were breaking barriers.
Eventually, Jaster would graduate from the United States Military Academy at West Point herself. She was commissioned in 2000 and was active duty until 2007. She later joined the Army Reserve after a 5-year break. In 2014, Jaster received an email looking for women interested in Ranger School, a 9-week training course considered one of the toughest for soldiers.
Next month, I turned 37, which is very, very old. Ranger School is for 22-year-old males at the time, on average.
Pushed by her senior enlisted advisor and husband, Jaster entered Ranger School.
On day 0, almost 400 people showed up to my iteration of Ranger School. Breakfast on day 1, we had already lost about 25% of those people.
She would later complete it, becoming the first female Army reservist to do so. She says being alongside younger men at the time was important.
Seeing someone who was older than average, who was a mom, who did Army part-time, succeed and be able to carry the weight right next to them, changed how they looked at women in the military.
And as veterans are thanked for their service, Jaster wants the community to keep this message in mind.
Don't just think about our service time. Think about the fact that it is ingrained in our spirit that we want to be part of improving our community, and let us do that.
In Grand Rapids, Demetria Sanders, News 8.